and LaForce will be joining us as well. Looking at the Lakers.
I really love how this team is playing for one another right now, and why their cohesiveness continues to improve with each passing victory.
Yeah, they look legit, and I tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
Here's James, following the score by Golden State. A three from Curry. The Lakers with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
Well, you know, was lacking. You know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Well, tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
It tells me a couple of things. One, these two teams are primed to win. You can't win unless you have experience. You have veteran guys who understand what it takes. It also tells me that tonight's game will be a fun one to watch. Basketball played.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
From 12 feet. Davis hits.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Curry. This one for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master. And we like to talk about Curry's talent, his skills. But what about his leadership? On and off the court, he makes everyone around him better.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Now here's Curry. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Here's Caruso. Here's James. And Toscano pulls it down.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
To the paint. Outside, Green. Here's Oubre. And that one is stuffed right through.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Back to Wiggins. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Here's Harold. That one goes in.
A quick leaper with a solid frame. Harold gives opponents problems around the rim.
Wiggins outside. Takes it inside. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little and forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Here's Matthews. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
Outside, Green.
Wow.
On the take. To the wing on the left.
Nails
it from beyond the arc. At least got 6 points.
Yeah, this shit trash as hell.
Long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
They get it back. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. .29 seconds left in the first. Pass to Caruso. Back to James. Takes a three. The Warriors pull it in.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
It's scooped up. It's stolen by James. That free throw, good from James.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Green for three. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Warriors are... We welcome you back to the second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
They're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
For Montrezl Harrell, a second-round pick in 2015, his motor has overcome any lack of size. He said, quote, "I'm not someone who shies away from contact or tries to make the game pretty. I have the mindset of being a dog. I put myself up against anybody there is. I don't care who." Guys, no fear there.
Well, you got to like that attitude, Allie. Thanks. Well, when you watch Anthony Davis play, Grant, he just moves like someone only half his size.
Think about this, BA. He has the gait and quickness of a guard. And of course, everyone knows that he was a point guard well into his high school career, but he grew almost a foot in a few years and became the player he is today.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Come on, bracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure when he's challenging finishes.
So both teams making some changes here. Down low. Here's Toscano. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the personality of a head coach can really rub off on a team. So what's your preference, Grant? You like a player's coach, or you like a coach who lights a fire?
For BA, 19 years in the NBA, I've had both. And I'll tell you this, as a young player, you like a coach who lights a fire under his guys. And that helps you understand and learn the game and become a better player and a better team. But as you get older, you may like a coach who has a different approach, more reserved, doesn't need to push and motivate you the same way. And so I think it's important, though, with the general manager that he understands the makeup of his team, understands what personality is needed to motivate and resonate with that particular ball club. That's why the personality of a coach is crucial to a team's success.
Left side Oubre. Pass to Curry. The three is up. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Well, last year they swept the season series. there was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists. But I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Oubre with it. Picked up by James. Pass to Oubre. Here's Toscano. 4 on the clock. Here's Wiggins.
Oh, a mix of agility and speed gets Wiggins. Even the contact can't slow him down. You know, last season, Andrew Wiggins, he really started off on a tear. But by the end, I'd say, yeah, he improved, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done for him to deliver on his max contract.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over and grant that contract for Andrew Wiggins. 5 years, $147 million. Give or take a few dollars.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'll tell you what, you might recall management wanted to sit down with Wiggins when they offered that contract. They really wanted to be ensured that he was going to plan to get better as a player. I'll tell you what, that's rarely a good sign.
Back to Green. It's stolen by James.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play at a little safety.
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Lee. Driving in. Outside for Green. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. Deflects the pass. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. .110 left to play in the first half. Back to James. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Over to the wing. Here's Toscano. The kick out to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's James. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. First free throw is good.
Been in for Draymond. Defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
Out to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. They get the rebound. James outside. Outside Davis.
Wow.
It's stolen by Green.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Horton Tucker. The shot that time not on target. And so that's the end of the first half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Yo, it's getting hungry as fuck.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Green. And
Davis with the block. To the middle. That's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done. You know, one of the most impressive things about LeBron is just
Oh, my! Throw it down! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the roof.
Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Oubre can't hit. And the Lakers with possession here. Trailing by 13. A quick look, no good that time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he lobs it up.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had just instant as a playmaker.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Now here's Oubre. There's the three. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. James goes in. Here's Davis. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Davis has got 6 points.
Well, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Going inside. Here's Toscano. Plays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Boy, in terms of global influence, Graham, it's amazing to see how popular the NBA has become all over the world.
NBA, it's incredible how this game has grown and had the influence all over the world, as you said. I mean, I always say the NBA is an amazing global marketing and public relations firm. And to be able to sell and market the talent of the players and teams on the global stage is incredible. Hey, even you and I, we could go anywhere in the world and people are going to know who we are because of our association with the NBA. How about that?
I'll agree with half of that statement. Well, Grant, you played when teams didn't have a sophisticated method of managing players' minutes. I want to hear the Grant Hill thoughts on load management.
Well, I'll tell you what, BA, load management is the new wave in the NBA, and that is so valuable and important to a team. You factor in 82 games, travel, getting in late at night on the road, guys working out year-round. It's so important to think big picture as players go throughout their career. So load management, the sophistication that's applied now is so important and critical. And I'm a little jealous. I wish they had that back when I played.
Having players available in crunch time and extending careers. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Outside, Green from downtown, and it's Harrell with a rebound. The Lakers trail. Over Harrell, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Curry goes in. Out to Oubre. It's tipped. Back to Pascal. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They haven't needed as much as I thought they would tonight.
What?
Down low. Green with the ball. Harrell picks him up. Over to the left wing.
Oh my God.
Here's Lee. Gets the three ball to go. He's got his third basket of the night.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him. He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Davis on the double team. Here's Curry. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harold. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Just a bundle of energy. Harold creates frequent opportunities with how active he is.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just how you draw it up.
Schroeder with it. It's good. Schroeder's got 5.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Toscano. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors in. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 10-point lead. Here's Poole. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And the Lakers with some changes. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Here's James.
But James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
Here's Bazemore. Four on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Toscano. Pass to Bazemore. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Oubre. His 5 to shoot. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. The 3 from Curry.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's James with the drive. And James throws it down.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Now the Lakers moving it up. The reverse. be on Eric Pascal.
Using the rim as a shield. Nice reverse.
Davis, no good on that free throw.
And when Anthony Davis is on the floor, he's such a difficult matchup. You need to be ready to double or help no matter where he is on the floor. He has that type of gravity to his game.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
Then turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving one gift after another gift after another.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they battle back.
They almost left it until too late. Now it's anybody's game.
Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Pascal.
Oh my.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Harrell. To tie it up. Here's Davis. And it's all tied up. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Oubre on the wing. To the inside. Here's Pascal. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2. Boy, with Davis, that attention is why he's a great fit with LeBron, Suet.
Oh, yeah, man, those two move. A big part of why they teamed up. Davis is a big target that can take pressure off LeBron and vice versa. If you can't take them both, I would put you.
And that one's good. James.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. These games have a little bit of everything.
To take the lead. Again, the miss by James. And the Warriors with possession. Inside. Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jab. The shot by James, no good.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. I expect him to miss me at all.
Oh man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Out to James. And it's James with the jam.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Pascal. Now Curry. Now here's Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
It's true. We'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, gotta give them credit for coming back.
Wiggins outside. Back to Pascal. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer off the mark. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make these shots.
Pass to Pascal. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game. 23 seconds left to the fourth quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
There's the shot. That's about as big impact you can have on a possession.
Oh my God. I mean, that is not possession. That's bullshit.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. after one.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses one or two free throws in the game. Now, that's how good he is at the rim.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's James. Oh, he missed it. Oh, what a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here's Toscano. Pass to Wiggins. Boom! He jabs it straight down.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. James, no good on the free throw.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Good recognition by Draymond. I mean, he sees that he has the defender right where he wants him. Oh, she wrote.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's James.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Double team on James. Out left to the wing. Driving inside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Oh, they'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for fouling out with the game on the line.
And the Lakers making a change here.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Yeah, he's got that Felker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Curry's shot is off. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Warriors leading. Curry draws the double. Pass to Toscano. The steal.
And a little cornerback here. Anticipates the pass and jumps the right.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had. They've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Here's Curry for 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Good. Now Curry. Outside, Green. That three's off the mark. Kuzma, left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares to defend through the ball.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
You're going to be shaky at the line here. He did the important part. He got him in front.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Oubre. Outside for Green. Second chance shot. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oh!
Stolen by Wiggins. Five on the clock. Step back shot. Can't cash it in. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for the